Hey, what's up everybody, Jay Shockblast here, and today we are going to take a look at this guy right here, Soundblaster. It's Transformer Generations release of Soundblaster. So I know what you're asking yourself, Jay, who the hell is Soundblaster? And why does he look like Soundwave? Well, that's because Soundblaster is the reborn Soundwave. And this is one of the bigger variants. I don't remember what, I think they're Legends class. I don't know what they call them anymore. Hasbro has me so screwed up. And it's basically just a bigger version of the Fall of Cybertron, or War for Cybertron Soundwave. So, I know a lot of people are probably all about the variants, the different colors, the repaints, and stuff like that. But this one actually kind of pisses me off because it is being released side by side with Soundwave. So you can get Soundwave or you can get Soundblaster. And essentially, it's the exact same thing. The exact same figure, just one's gray and one is blue. One comes with Ratbat, the other comes with Buzzsaw, which are also repaints of one another. I don't have Buzzsaw here. I don't even want to give him the time of day to go get it. Now, is the figure a good figure? Yes. Alright, it's awesome. Honestly, it's probably the size that Soundwave should have been. And if I didn't already have this Soundwave, I would probably get the other one instead of Soundblaster. But I don't have quote-unquote Soundblaster, so I went ahead and got him instead of Soundwave. I really don't know what is going on here. Actually, I do. It's Hasbro strikes again. Hasbro and their repaint bullshit, constantly re-releasing the same sculpts over and over and over and over and over and over again. And they wonder why stuff's not selling and sitting on shelves. This is why. So, Soundblaster, obviously, everybody's going to buy. I didn't even know there was actually this variation until I happened to get lucky and see one today. The box, by the way, was completely crushed, which is why I'm not showing the box. Sorry, I needed to drink something there. I don't get it. I really don't. I walk into every store in my area lately, and there's nothing. 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 The shelves are bare. Whatever is there is the same crap over and over again that nobody's buying. And what do they all have in common? Repaints. So, as I was starting to say, Soundblaster, this is the second, I got it at Toys R Us. There's a second Toys R Us that I went to, and the other one had like 5 of Soundwave. This one had 3 of Soundwave and 1 of Soundblaster. Again, Soundblaster with a massively crushed box, which I have no doubt was actually done by somebody trying to destroy, the packaging for collectors. We have somebody in central Massachusetts doing that, and it's pretty bullshit. But anyway, I opened my stuff, so it's not the end of the world to me. It really probably is the only reason I was able to get this. Which, I almost didn't, but I don't know. I haven't really bought many Transformers lately, and I don't really have much hope that Hasbro is smart enough to keep releasing ones that I actually want. So I figured, what the hell, I'll get Soundblaster. Because, like I said, it is actually pretty cool. The size and scale is actually pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys back where they belong, and you'll kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. I hope I have enough light over here. So, alright. There you can kind of see him in comparison to Masterpiece, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. And obviously in comparison to all of the other Decepticons I have over here. You know, he's a little bit bigger. That's cool. So, yeah. You know, Rodimus is up there because I don't have room for him down here with all the Autobots. So, you know, he's $25. It's worth the money. But, you know, I'm just so tired of Hasbro and their repaint stuff that I just need to put something out there just expressing that frustration. It's repaint after repaint after repaint. Everything they do is just repaints. And, you know, Toy Fair was this week. There was next to nothing for Marvel Universe stuff. They're just going to do all this. Probably going to do a ton of Thor movie figures that nobody wants. A ton of Iron Man movie figures that nobody wants. Marvel Universe, I don't know what they're doing with it. I haven't seen anything new in Marvel Universe in this area in months. I mean, I finally just got, like, She-Hulk. I mean, I have a pretty awesome Marvel Universe collection. I love the Marvel Universe figures. I mean, but you can't find them anywhere because, you know, nobody has them. The second the good new ones are in stock, they're gone. So, I don't understand it. I'm just tired of Hasbro's repaint bullshit. You know, this is actually a decent figure, but to see Soundblaster and Soundwave side by side, they didn't even take the time this time to, like, release one of them first and then another one down the road. They straight up said, hey, look at this. You're a bunch of suckers. There's the same thing side by side. One's blue, the other one's slightly not blue. Go ahead and buy them both. Give us $50. I'm just so tired of it. And, you know, I'm tired of... I'm actually considering getting out of, like, collecting in general and just sticking with, you know, the more premium format stuff. I have a really nice collection of, you know, Gentle Giant, Mini Bust, and, you know, other statues and stuff like that. So, I mean, I actually would much rather buy the nicer, more premium stuff. All my Star Wars figures are just, you know, completely in boxes, and I want to get rid of them. Mostly, and I've always been an army builder, like Stormtrooper type guy, which kind of goes against what I'm saying here, but, you know, like, how many Optimus Primes can you really put out, you know, before, how many versions of Jazz are you going to put out? You know, there's a new Jazz in the Fall of Cybertron line. I mean, there's like 18 different versions of Jazz. Don't get me wrong, Jazz is cool, but there's one for Prime, there's one for Fall of Cybertron, they had one for, you know, Generations, they had one for the movie, they have multiple ones for the movie. Like, how many more do we need? I'm tired of repaints. You know, start getting your shit together, get some good stuff. You know, all the classic stuff sells out the second it hits the shelves, and the movie crap sits there in boxes, or in boxes on top of the shelves for years because they can't even get rid of the first wave of stock. You know, you would think somebody in Hasbro would have half a brain to put this all together and say, hey, people are buying the more classic shit. Nobody's buying the movie shit. Maybe we should do stuff more like the classic shit. But guess not. And, you know, they think that they know what kids want, but I don't know, man. I'm not a parent, but if I had kids, I would be more likely to buy them the stuff that looks like what I used to have. I don't mean to slag on this figure, though. I mean, it's a good figure. I wanted to get one of them. I went with Soundblaster simply because I already have Soundwave. I'm not going to get Soundwave. There's no possible way. Here's Buzzsaw if you care. He's kind of a cassette. But whatever. He's actually more of a disc. I don't like making videos like this, but I just, you know, the collector in me wants to go into stores and see something new every once in a while. And other than you know, this right here, I finally, you know, got Thundercracker the other day. Other than those, these are the only 2 Transformers I've bought probably in 6 to 10 months. I don't even remember which one was the last one. I stand corrected. I did get Ultra Magnus and Sideswipe, which I didn't even want to get because I already have, you know, that version of Sideswipe. I don't know if you can see him, kind of dusty, but so those 4 Transformers, or I'm sorry, those 4 Transformers, the only ones that I've bought in like possibly the last, I don't know, 6 months, we'll say. And I don't know, it's just getting, I love, obviously, collecting Transformer stuff. I'm just getting kind of tired of it, with just nonsense. And the same thing is going with Marvel Universe. I just can't find anything Marvel Universe anymore. You know, I got She-Hulk the other day. I was pretty lucky with that. You know, maybe about, not even, I mean, before Christmas, I think I managed to snag Beast and, you know, Psylocke, and, I don't know, that wave, whoever's in there. But I didn't even get them all, because I know I need, like, the Scarlet Witch. I'm still missing, like, at least 2 or 3 of that wave, but I mean, I'm waiting for the Nova wave, but I don't hold out any hope I'm ever going to get it. So, I don't know. I'm frustrated, tired of the repaints. Hasbro needs to get their shit together, and I'm out.